No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. You know I brought my boy Flacco with me.
Yeah, man.
And today we're doing a very anticipated interview with somebody who's been blown up in the streets. Sleazy World Go is in the building. How you doing, man?
What's happening?
Yo, he's a new artist, but he pulled up with probably the shiniest jewelry I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Crazy,
I got some
man.
more jewelry on the way too. Finna
Hold
more
on.
with that shit. No cap.
For
Nah,
sure.
facts.
What's going on out in LA right now? What you doing?
Shit, I ain't been on shit. I've been really vibing. You know, I be on the road a lot, so like this was kind of like a break, like
Okay.
a little vacation, like cause like the days I only had like an interview a day, so like this probably been like my chillest time.
Right. So what have you been doing mostly? Just touring?
Touring. I've been doing promo runs. Yeah, I've been doing all type of shit.
Definitely. Okay. So where exactly are you coming from? Tell the people.
I got the fuck.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Right. And tell us a little bit
I thought bro was like from Kentucky or some shit.
about where you grew up and what it was like.
I grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Like I was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but like I was there till like I was 13, you know. So like half Grand Rapids, Michigan, half Kansas City, Missouri. My teens, I was in Kansas City, Missouri, so you know. Yeah.
Right. So how would you describe it? Like what kind of upbringing was it?
Shit, in Grand Rapids, it's two different type of cultures. I ain't gonna lie, it's different. You know, in Grand Rapids, a lot of people, it's like they outside more. It's smaller, so it's like, I don't know. I just remember like being on the block, everybody out there. You can just go to the block. You ain't had to be on social media, none of that shit. You just go to the block and meet, and you'll see whoever you wanted to see.
Right.
You ain't got to call nobody, nothing.
For sure. So when you left though, why'd you leave? Your parents just
Yeah, my
decided
mama
to-
ended up moving. My granny and my auntie ended up moving to Kansas City like years before my mama did, and she ended up like wanting to take that step to move down there.
Right.
You know, I ain't want to move when I was young. I was rebellious as fuck when she moved. Like, I used to run away.
Yeah, because you got to be the new kid in school and shit. You got to restart
Yeah.
all these friendships
Yeah,
and
and all
everything.
my homies was down in Grand Rapids. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so, okay, how did you take it though overall? How did you make sense of it?
Shit, I had to thug it out.
That nigga know Biggie fuck.
You know, I had, like I said, I ran away for like a year. I ran away, went back to Grand Rapids and shit. I ended up getting caught, and then I had to stay.
I ain't never ran away, bro. I would have been like, I tried one time. That shit was like, when I go work. Bro, my little brother ran away, bro. We had everybody in the neighborhood looking for that nigga. Bro was at the corner store the whole time. How I get whooped for that?
Stay down there
You ran away for a whole
At what
year?
age?
a year, 14.
You
Wait,
don't
hold
hear
on.
about a lot of kids that age
Yeah.
going on the run
How
from
you
their
survive?
parents.
Shit.
Oh, no.
You were street
Just
smart
thugging,
even
okay.
at that age.
Yeah, it was real.
You knew how to put some money together,
Yeah.
but you were still going to school and shit.
Nah, I dropped out of school.
How you get caught?
Shit, I forgot how I got caught, but I knew. Like she used to come down, like she used to try to catch me a lot. Like she'd drive, like she'd come all the way back to Grand Rapids and try to catch me and shit, like
Oh,
at
wow.
somebody's house.
Yeah.
One time she actually caught me and shit.
Bounty hunter shit.
So it wasn't the cops who caught you; it was your mom.
Yeah.
Wow. And so were you getting into trouble? Like, how would you describe your lifestyle while you were on the run? Were you getting into trouble and everything, or were you just chilling?
I mean, I was doing bad shit, but I wasn't getting caught. So,
Right.
Yeah, so I really want to say I was getting into trouble.
What do you think it is that made you want to dabble in the dark side? Was it just who you were, or do you think that you had any particular experiences?
It was probably because just who I am. Like growing up, I used to like fight a lot. You know, I thought that shit was fun, so I used to always fight. I used to pick fights. So, you know,
Nigga, see, I wasn't a nigga that pick fights. I did like fighting, though. But I had calmed down when I was like 10, 11. No, like, no. 12.
you know, I was always like aggressive and just always into that type of shit.
Right. So once they drag you back home, what's life like?
Shit, that shit was boring as fuck.
Mm.
I had to get used to it. I went to school down there for like a little bit, met some motherfuckers, met some homies and shit, and just adapted, you know. And I start actually liking that shit better than home.
Really?
Yeah.
How are the people different?
They dress different, they talk different, they act different, everything different.
Were you obsessed with rap music this whole time?
Nah, I always loved music, but I wasn't obsessed with that shit. But I love music.
Right. Were you listening to any like local music, or was it mostly just bigger artists?
When I got down there, I was listening to local music. I started to like tap into their music scene and shit. But really bigger artists, yeah.
Right.
Wait, who's some famous rappers from Kansas City? Like, who was the person that was buzzing when you was out there?
They weren't famous, but they was just local.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like Delio, Two Gun Kiwi, Bird.
I hate when I caught from like. I always give niggas one chance. You feel me? Like when it come to my blood, bro. I always give people one chance. You fuck it up. You coming with that cacao, that bullshit weed, bro. I'm not buying no more from you. Niggas be letting me down.
Like these some rappers down in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
But the famous rappers out of the Tech Nine,
Yeah, Tech Nine. That's what I was thinking of. I just didn't want to get it wrong.
Got you.
Rich the Factor. Yeah, that's really it.
Man. And like, how was the scam culture in Detroit?
Shit, the whole Michigan, you really can't just say Detroit.
Yeah.
Like the whole Michigan, that's what.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
great
that's where that
rappers,
shit.
yeah.
I feel like Michigan and Chicago is like where the scam and shit really came from. So, yeah.
Now, like, did you ever, well, were you ever tempted to dabble into the scam culture at like a 14-year-old kid?
Hell yeah, I was attempted to that.
I wish I knew about that shit, bro. I would have tried to.
But like one thing about scamming, motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you how to do it.
Facts.
They want all the money for themselves, so it's like
They sneaky with it.
your own homies won't even tell you that shit.
Wow.
Right. Because there's only so many.
Yeah,
there's only
that's
so
true.
many people that could be running up in this Louis Vuitton every weekend, right?
Listen, they gonna hold out. That's one thing. Motherfuckers do not drop the jewels when it comes to scamming. Like you gotta be lucky. That's like meeting a plug. Meeting a nigga that'll teach you that shit.
Yeah.
That's like meeting a plug.
But they want you to work for them, right? Because that's how I got into scamming when I was a kid. I met somebody else who was doing it, and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna put you on this whole thing. I'm gonna give you 40%." I'm like, "Sign me up. Let's go."
Yeah, they gon'
That nigga used to scam.
they gonna want you to work for them. They ain't gonna tell you the whole sauce.
Right.
They gonna leave you out. They gonna leave shit out on purpose, so you won't never know how to fully do that shit on your own. Like you gotta
I don't like that shit.
rely on them type shit.
And that's why the dude who got me into scamming fucked up, because I had another homie that I brought around, but he was way smarter than both of us. Yeah. So he sees the fucking machine that we were using to scan the fucking information onto the cards. Yeah. He sees everything, and he got like a photographic memory. So as soon as we got back to the crib, he's like, I already know everything. He's like, I'm gonna order it all on Amazon tonight. Like, I'm gonna be able to do this.
I need a friend like that.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't involve white folks into your business, man. Yo, you hear this guy? That's wild. Now, like when did scam rap develop though in Michigan?
When did scam rap develop in Michigan?
Yeah.
I feel like the first motherfuckers that started rapping about scam was Band. Wait, what? Yeah, I think it was Band Gang.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Band Gang was like,
okay.
Who the fuck is Bang Gang?
Pay Will. He used to talk that shit.
They were talking that shit. I feel like it got really big when TJX6 came out.
Yeah, that's when it got big.
That's when everybody was like, "Oh, this is a wave."
Let me start rapping.
That nigga was just giving out the formula. He was just telling niggas instruction how to do that shit.
About scamming.
Of course,
but you might not know that there was a lot of this shit from Atlanta as well. Because even when I first interviewed Yachty, I figured out later on that he had just he got fully arrested for doing some scamming shit at a certain point before he got popping, and then they tried to bury it because he had all these corporate deals and everything like that. But Yachty was on that.
Wow.
I ain't know that.
A lot of these rappers, I'm not gonna throw out names out there because it's all like shit I've heard anecdotally, but basically like a lot of these rappers from Atlanta were fully living large off scamming, and people were kind of thinking they were lit rappers, but they were really just doing all that.
Scamming, yeah.
No, it's crazy. Now,
that's smart as fuck.
when a Lil TJ blew up, was Lil TJ a proper representation of Michigan?
TJX6.
Yeah, sorry, TJX6.
Shit, like what you mean?
Here, so when he first came out with the scam rap, there were a lot of people saying, yo, he's not really like a scammer, he's on some like low level shit, right?
Yeah.
Now, being in the city or even being like around people from the city, was TJX6, like beloved in Michigan?
Probably not if you a scammer, bro. I don't know. It depends.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I never like followed this career or like listened to his shit, so I can't really speak on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, right, but like, when did you start rapping then?
Shit, I
You
started
gonna switch the question like that?
really rapping like 2 years ago, 2.5 years.
Nigga cap. Niggas in general, bro. They go freestyle, bro. You go write a bar or two in your life, I swear. Everybody do it. Everybody. You probably just took that shit seriously 2 years ago. But like the nigga like know how to freestyle. It's in him.
Years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened that motivated you?
A relationship.
Really?
Who
Yeah.
broke your heart?
Yeah. It usually be like that though. I still see the shadows in you.
Who broke your heart, man? Try that bit. Listen, you up now, man.
I ain't gonna put her name out there, but shout out to her though. I'm lit now. I'm rich now.
So before that, you weren't thinking about music or anything?
I was, but I ain't give a fuck about it. She
See, I told y'all.
made me care about that shit. She made me want to like put passion, like really, you know what I'm saying, work towards that shit and do something with it for real.
Definitely. So how'd you even get started? Like, did you know something?
Females usually do that bit, bro. It usually be like the muse for the inspiration, your passion. and
Somebody
shit.
with a studio, or just start doing it in the crib?
My cousin baby daddy, he
That's crazy. My cousin, baby.
knew a
daddy.
nigga with a studio.
And he knew a
that
nigga
I
do
got
studio.
introduced to. Like, I've been working with him since then. Like, I ain't stopped working with him, but he introduced me to him. He brought me to the studio. My cousin baby daddy, and my other cousin and shit. You know what I'm saying? He took me to the studio, and then since then I just kept recording. You know?
Did you always have a similar style to what you've been doing now, or were you rapping totally different in the beginning?
I feel like the beginning was kind of like similar to now. I feel like this is just like an upgraded version. Like, you know, I got used to like being in the studio.
Yeah, once you get like used to anything, like with me and just streaming, you know, it becomes second nature.
I had to learn shit, learn how to use my voice, learn how to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Start tapping into that fire.
Yeah, do my shit.
When'd you get the name?
Shit, right after that breakup. Yup.
Right. So where'd it come from? Explain the process.
That nigga Sleazy.
The sleazy world coming together.
That relationship, like I got on sleazy shit after that.
Got you. So she was
That nigga turned into a demon.
here again. Don't
Paint the picture, Flock.
Yeah, right. You don't have to say her name, but did she do you dirty? Like, yo, bro. If you say you got on sleazy demon time, bro, she.
But she had to do that man dirty in order to get on Sleazy time.
She had to fuck a rapper.
She ain't fucking no rapper. She
Nah.
They ain't got rappers
She probably hit someone like close to home.
out there like that.
She ain't lit like that. She ain't fucking no rapper. But she did some scandalous shit. I feel like it was scandalous. So yeah,
See, I was
Look at that. What she do, man?
she fucked
Hey, you ain't supposed to be asking all that, bro.
the nigga on me.
Oh man.
It be your own people.
See, I was approaching this topic sensitively,
Yeah.
because part of me was assuming, you know, they got JoJo World, they got all these different worlds. That's basically your homie dies, and then you
Yeah.
start. I thought there was going to be a Sleazy who got killed.
Nah.
okay.
That's me.
Oh,
Nah,
The
man.
sleazy world, that's just me. That's my guys. That's my world. It's like we got our own way about ourselves. Everything we do is different.
so you got sleazy with it? What, you just start putting your dick in all kinds of random
Nah, I
pedestrian?
Pornographic.
I started putting my dick in random pedestrians, but
That nigga stupid. Hitting civilians with this pipe.
But it's a pedestrian.
I started hitting shit where it's like, damn, like, you know, like,
Just
say-
reckless.
for example, say if
Like, damn, bro, I didn't really like. That's out of pocket. Like, why am I doing this? I'm better than
you fucked your girl sister or some shit, like that's some sleazy shit to do. Like, you gonna fuck her.
No, I had a girl that I lived with, I dated back in New York, and then we break up, but she lives kind of down the street, and she got a bunch of female roommates. And then at a certain point, after like a couple months, I start somehow just tapping in with all her roommates, and I start fucking her roommates behind her back, and she has
Sleazy.
no idea, and I'm feeling good. Like, damn, this bitch don't even know that I
don't
fucked
even
all
know.
her homegirls. I'm
No.
like,
She probably know. They be talking.
3 of her homegirls.
Nah,
He
nah,
be
nah.
bagging shit, bro.
Nah, right. Nah. Listen.
Revenge sex right there, bro.
That's
She
just
didn't even
grimy,
know.
though.
I was determined to not get caught either. She never even found out.
But like, no,
Never mind, that nigga Adam Smooth.
see, right? And he turned sleazy after getting his heart broke. You were just grimy.
Nah, she was a piece of shit. You know,
What is her?
she didn't like break my heart, but like she wasted a lot of my time. I thought she was cooler than she was, you know. So I was still like, you know.
Nah, man. Here, so when you started rapping, did you go into it with like, bro, I'm just finna rap and push it out, or like, was it real like strategic for you? Yo, I'm finna do this and this and this and this.
I just push it out. I ain't never promoted none of my songs. Like Sleazy.
I feel like anything up and coming, bro, you just gotta push it out until you get comfortable and you build an audience where they come in and they expect, better and better quality. It's just so you go get better with time. So it's best to just put out what you got right now and keep progressing.
Easy flow. I just put that shit out. I had 0 subscribers when I dropped that song.
Really? How long had you been rapping at that point when you made that song?
A year.
Really?
Yup.
And did something stand out to you about
Like a
that?
year and a half,
That
yeah.
the flow just like stood out, that you had done something kind of unique?
I was at like a point in my career, like I was getting all these hundreds of thousands of views, but like when I dropped Sleazy Flow, I had like 3,000 followers and shit. Like my followers ain't never match up to my views. Like I always did hella views on like just audios and shit. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get to that next level. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I done seen 200,000 views. I done seen 300,000 views. And
Wow,
shit.
he was up.
So I'm like, I'm trying to hit to that next level. What's gonna take me to the next level? You know what I'm saying? So I was at that point in my career, and then it's like shit. I went to the studio one day. Well, before I went to the studio, I had the beat. You know what I'm saying? I found the beat, and I just.
It's usually like whenever like niggas be making that groundbreaking song, bro. It's on some like life hitting you, your inner world kind of like fucked up, and then there be some circumstances and everything build up, and to make it a song that's like, oh shit.
Just had the beginning when I was talking on there, like, everybody put your Glocks in there and shit. Yeah. Like, that's all I had. You know what I'm saying? I rapped that to my nigga Baghdad. Like, I just showed him that part. He like, and I'm just telling him how I want the video. Like, I already had the video down pat. Wow. Like, the video we shot,
of course,
I already had the whole vision for that whole. So I just explained him the video. Like, yeah, that shit gonna be hard. When I went to the studio and shit, I put that down, and then I just played that shit back to back.
And you knew, yo, this shit finna go up.
Yeah. Like when I recorded the verse, yeah.
Now, like, so after you dropped that song, now did you pay somebody to like react, to like react or dance to it on like TikTok, or how did the TikTok buzz happen?
I don't know how TikTok buzz happened. I wasn't even on TikTok. Like I just got on TikTok. Like I feel like
I advise everybody get on TikTok, man. Put your content out there.
A motherfucker that just fuck with my music just put me on the.
That shit powerful.
Right.
Like they just did a TikTok rapping to the song and that shit just went viral. I don't know how the fuck that shit went viral. No cap.
Cause you don't spend time on TikTok?
I do now.
I still don't, and I know that is making me
Yeah, Adam, you supposed to be on
like old in comparison to the people who are
facts.
younger these days. Like they are watching a lot more TikTok and a little bit less YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers ain't watching YouTube like that.
No, I still watch YouTube.
Motherfuckers got app, like the motherfuckers got Apple if they want to listen to music. SoundCloud, shit like that.
Of course.
YouTube, like that's starting to become the last resort.
Of course. Now, what did you hear? Yo, this song is bubbling on TikTok.
Shit, I was in New York meeting with the label I'm signed to right now, and they was like sending it to me like 2 days prior before I met with them and shit, the label, and then that third day, my shit went viral on TikTok. Like it was viral, like famous motherfuckers was doing TikToks to it and everything.
Who's the most
So I guess the label be having like that push for
famous people you've seen doing shit to it?
Lil Baby, Jack Harlow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like all stars.
Who else? I don't remember everybody, but there was a lot of them though.
That's kind of mind blowing too. Like dudes like Jack Harlow that you had never even met,
Yeah.
and then he's fucking just having a good old time listening to your shit.
Nah, facts.
Man, it's crazy, man. Now, like, coming from the streets, was finally being famous, like, paranoid? Because, like, I can't imagine, like, going out now, everybody knows I'm up. Now, everybody knows, I got money, $500,000 to enjoy. I'm up now.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't really like all that attention. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't really club. I don't party. I don't do none of that shit. So, but the really bad part about it, I can't do normal shit. Like I can't just go grocery shopping and not.
Damn. Nigga, I don't like grocery shopping.
Be watched or stared at or try to motherfuckers trying to get videos of you. I can't even go through a drive-through without a motherfucker trying to.
Oh, damn. That's that hurt. I do like drive through.
Hey, can I record a video of you? Like shit like that.
Especially because
Nigga, that's weird. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be rich.
you're from a place where there's not that many famous
Nigga, I'd rather be rich than famous.
people, so you really, really stand out. Like if you get to be a lit rapper from LA, it's like, well, you're one of many relatively well-known rappers. But like out there, it's
I'm
gonna
like
be
the only one.
It's just you.
your trophy.
No, also too is like now, like once you got that TikTok hit, right? You already have views with 300,000 views, you know, like prior. So like, were you ever like, damn, you're like, why is everybody saying, yo, this is like a one-hit wonder? Like, did you ever feel pressure of, yo, I gotta make another hit and fast?
Nah, I ain't never felt pressure like Sleazy.
Now, don't pressure anything. Don't let the world pressure you. The world's chaotic. As long as you like good in here, you gonna be straight, bro.
He flow that shit good, but that shit ain't the best shit. Like, and I know I got more hits. Like, this is what I do. I've been doing this shit, you know?
Yeah.
I go in the studio and that's what I do. I make
course.
good songs. So,
It's crazy, man. It usually be like the throwaway songs you don't expect to go crazy.
like, motherfuckers just gonna say that shit. They
course.
want to put pressure on you. They want you to feel pressure, but it ain't no pressure.
But has that song influenced the stuff that you've done since? Because when I listen to some of your other singles that you put out since then, it feels like you have been kind of like staying in a similar lane, flow wise or beat wise at least.
That's my. You got to think about it. Like when something yours, you can do whatever you want with that shit.
Right.
Like so, it's like you can't really let the outside noise dictate how you do your shit. You know what
Thanks, man.
I'm saying? So it's like these is my beats. My producer made these beats specifically for me.
Oh,
so
really? Okay.
if I'm gonna get on that beat, it's gonna be another beat, and it sound kind of like that one because it's my beat, it's my sound.
Of course.
When you create a sound,
Of course.
it's like
Because when you have a song pop off like that, and we've seen it happen a million times, where somebody comes out with a unique flow, and then give it a couple weeks, give it a couple months, a big rapper comes out and they start fucking with that flow, and all of a sudden like you become less known for that flow, and they can kind of like seize onto that. Like even the X Look at Me / Drake controversy that obviously
I mean, that was foul.
turned into this whole other thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was basically like Drake being a dude who's listening to all this poppin' underground music and either intentionally or not intentionally deciding like, oh, I want to rap like that on this song. And you know, you've seen it with fucking Block Boy JB when he came out. All of a sudden, you just had a whole bunch of rappers who started kind of pivoting into that pocket. And like with you, it's kind of like you want to dominate that flow so you can let people know that that's your state.
And then the motherfucker can't really do my flow like me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is your flow.
But they tried.
Yeah, it's
Nah, they could smoke perp. Comethazine did take smoke perp flow. It made that shit better.
a lot of people trying to do the top, like my style beats, like my producer.
Just saying.
So he be telling me like a lot of motherfuckers want to, like a lot of artists be trying to do these beats. I see a lot of motherfuckers trying to do them type style beats. So it's like
I was thinking about that, how like, you know, when Pooh Shiesty was coming out, there was like Pooh Shiesty type beats for sure
Yeah,
for a
it's
minute
crazy.
with that piano and stuff. And then I'm listening to your shit, and there's like a certain commonality in the beats. It's kind of like when you're a lit rapper, it's almost like
It's that trap sound.
a category of beat that you end up kind of owning if your style is distinct enough.
yeah, no facts. But motherfuckers don't know about me. Like I got all type of music.
Of course.
Like I ain't just got one flow, so I can never be a one hit wonder because I got so much shit.
Yeah. And not
Versatile.
like also too, man, like you know, you can tell you're talented, bro. Because if you start rapping 2 years ago and you got that gas like that fast and blow up that fast, bro, like that's not luck, you know, right?
Nah, fact.
Sometimes it's luck, bro.
Now, since you blew up, has your city embraced you, or are these rappers just fucking hating that shit?
I feel like the city embraced me.
Yeah.
It's some artists that don't like it. You know, some people feel like they entitled. Like some people feel like it should have been them. You know what I'm saying?
There's always some of that.
No, cause I kind of seen that. Now I'm not gonna say bro name or give him no clout, right? But niggas was saying, yo, oh man, and he all cab where he from, we don't know him.
Yeah.
Damn.
It
Yeah,
just
they go do that, bro. They just mad.
came off as hating, right? Because if that dude is from your city, clearly you're from Kansas City because you got your friends right from Kansas City as well.
Yeah.
So for them to come out and say, yo, he's not from here, we don't know him, he's all rap cap, What's your response to that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I know the shit you talking about.
Yeah.
Like that shit wasn't even directed towards me. It's
Okay.
that's like a YouTube page that just be trying to like. It's just the title that wouldn't even to be towards
Got
me.
you.
But you know, but to shit like that, it's like shit. I don't really give a fuck. You know?
Yeah.
I've been in that bitch. I do what I want to in that bitch. So it's like what?
Of course.
Does it feel like something where you kind of want to change your primary residence? Are you thinking about moving to LA or New York or Atlanta or some shit?
Move, nigga.
I'm thinking
that.
about moving to Miami, but I ain't gonna lie. I could have moved, but I don't know. I feel like
Shit, man. Once I get an opportunity, bro, I'm out there, bit, bro. I need something new. You know what I mean?
I want to show like the youth something, you know? Cause like me growing up, I ain't never seen no celebrity in the city. I ain't never seen nobody that was like big and rich as hell just in the city, just coming through. Like, so I want the motherfuckers under me to be able to see that type of shit. So like, I still want my presence in the city. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I want to show the world the city.
It's easy to rep your city if you're from somewhere that's already lit. You know, if you're from Atlanta or Compton or whatever, it's like, of course, the people from there are going to be telling you where they're from because they're from a place that everybody already fucking talks about. But if you're from somewhere that doesn't necessarily have the craziest reputation, does it feel kind of like there's more pressure on you because you want to really represent where you came from since it hasn't necessarily been represented as much rap-wise?
It ain't really no pressure because I know.
That's a good question. It's really up to you. Want to do that?
I was lit down there. Like, the world just ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, discovered that shit yet. So I feel like I got, like, the advantage because it's like I'm finna show the world a new city, something different, a new wave, a new culture, you know?
Right.
So it's like, motherfuckers tired of seeing the same shit.
Because people forget that like Chicago was not considered a major hip hop city before Chief Keef. Yes, they had Kanye and they had Lupe Fiasco and Common, and there were artists, but it wasn't like it is now, where every couple months you're hearing about a new big rapper coming out of Chicago and shit. You know, it's like it really only takes one or two popping artists to create a buzz that could kind of like inspire a whole city to keep going up.
But it's always gonna be a change. Like a change always gonna come.
Of course, man. Now, like when you know, like when you see rappers like Young Dolph and Young Greatest, when they
Late night just got lit. Pizza Hut is open till midnight or later. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Try a Chips Ahoy or Oreo handcrafted beverage, or our new
Yeah.
ultimate cookie mashup. Gotta have a Wawa.
die in their hometown, did I ever say, yo, I should probably not be around my hometown as much? Because, yo, let's be real, man. There's a lot of envy when, you know, when like you make it, you know?
I feel like it's a lot of envy, but you got to just know how to move, you know? Some people start to feel like they untouchable. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like that.
You still got to have that respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that respect for other motherfuckers because it's just like it's crazy niggas in your circle, it's crazy niggas in other niggas' circles. So it's like, you just got to make sure you moving right, especially when you got the money.
Nobody bulletproof.
Need to move right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I'm already helped.
Not in facts, but now, speaking of the TikToks and YouTubers, bro, listen, man, I gotta ask you this, right? So, like, there was a TikTok, I think they like remixed, you know, like the Sleazy flow, right? And they went ahead and put out like accusations, like from like an old case of yours, I think. Now I don't even know like if it's true or not, but you know, I just had to ask.
Clickbait.
Got you, not your case at all.
Clickbait.
Got you. So
Okay.
y'all stop hating, man. This man ain't tell, man. Y'all stop putting false accusations on.
Why they always doing that, bro? I know why they doing that. That shit repetitive as fuck. Oh man, since that nigga's up, we gonna bring up some false allegations and shit. Tarnish that nigga character.
Them niggas, man.
It could be real. Who know?
Listen, when you popping, a motherfucker gonna do anything to try to get a viral moment.
Yeah,
That's so true.
of course.
That's what happened. Any
course.
nigga you see blow up, you gonna start trying to. It's gonna be some shit
Of course.
coming up. Motherfucker gonna try to. I want to. You know what I'm saying? Blow up off of this. If I say this, woo woo, I'm gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? That shit be clickbait. We don't even dress shit like that.
Of course, man. Yo, bro, trust me, like, I seen the same thing with, like, Glorilla, right? You know,
Yeah.
right? How, like, she got signed.
She hard, bro.
And then immediately, like, niggas from her hometown and in there was pulling up, like, old tweets of her supporting Dolph, man. So I definitely understand that, man. Now, like, how do you, like, deal with that? Do you just ignore it, or, like, do you ever feel, like, the need to come online and say, bruh,
Hearing shit like that made me want to go, like, delete all my tweets.
this shit is cap. Y'all stop playing with my name, man.
I ignore it because it's like it's gonna get that shit notoriety. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's only helping you for real. You know, bring your name up in the public. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Of
What
course.
I'm gonna entertain some shit that ain't truthful.
Of course.
Shit don't make sense. It be motherfuckers that's just in their house on their phones all
Bored
day.
as fuck pulling
So it's like
yeah.
it ain't really shit to talk about.
And
Not
if
facts,
you
yeah.
respond, it's like you're all of a sudden.
You kind of making that shit
hot.
seem. You kind of making that shit seem legit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like
It's better than ignore that hoe.
you feel me? Like
Get that bit like 3 days, man. Give it some time. Let it marinate.
okay.
Nah, yo, I seen a recent TikTok recently where it was you. I think it's the dude like who goes around and give out money to like people, right? Now, and you had like 10K in like your pockets, and he asked you for 10K. Was that skit real, or like was it like some like like
I didn't even see that.
a skit?
Nah, that skill was real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You walk around with 10,000 ones in your pocket.
That nigga is a lick.
Nah, it
Can't
wasn't
be ones,
ones.
right?
Nah, it wasn't ones.
That's gonna be gigantic.
Hell no.
But that shit got tense a little bit though, man.
Yeah.
It
Right?
just feels good having that much money in your pocket.
I don't really usually walk around with money. I don't walk around with a lot of money.
You're smart, man.
Yeah. I couldn't use my cars at the time, so I had to walk around with money.
Of course. Now, like, what's it like finally being rich, man?
Yeah, I don't like walk around money. Credit cards.
Shit. It's a lot of stress. Motherfuckers want money.
Oh,
Damn. But once I get that money, bro, I'm gonna just look back at like the people like I really fuck with. You know, I only got like 3 friends. For real. Nigga, one of them, nigga.
we're
be
family
asking
members
you
and shit.
You gotta think about it like, ain't nobody ever been rich in my family or around me, So
Yeah.
it's like motherfuckers look at me when it's like when shit going on, when it get rough. So it's like,
Man, how do you set boundaries though? Because you can't just feed everybody.
that's what I've been learning to do, set boundaries, I feel like once you do something for a motherfucker and they don't do what they supposed to do, then it's like shit, I don't know what to tell you after that.
Of course.
I'm glad, man. You know, you gotta think about it, bro. Would they do the same in your position? I know it's not like you can help them out, every once in a while, but like I never got the same love reciprocated with me. Just like going out my way to help people, bro. Only sometimes.
It's like you gotta make, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, because when I hear people say that, I'll be honest with you. The whole time that I've been having money, I really have not had that many people ask me to like borrow any significant amount. I've had like close friends of mine want to borrow a couple thousand or whatever, like when they actually really were going through some shit.
Yeah.
But for the
I understand that.
most part, I feel like I let people know like I'm a dick. Like I'm not gonna be on some super friendly shit.
Hey, man, you gotta respect it because he being real to himself.
Like I'm not gonna just give you money to take care of your fucking health
Hell no. Adam's not.
insurance bill or whatever the fuck it is that you are like need to pay for or whatever. Like you gotta like put the right energy out there so that people don't think that you're a lick.
Nah,
That's how I
facts.
see it.
Of course, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, like your homies who, were around you before the fame. Now, do they get like monthly stipends or how do you take care of them?
Like what you mean? Like homies that was around me before the fame, before I blew up?
Yeah, right. Like
Anybody that was around me before the fame, they still around me.
Hey,
Yeah.
got you. And you kind of just like give them jobs. Like for example, right? Say, yo, listen, like since you guys are around me now, y'all all got to do something, right? Meaning, like you could be like like my manager, my weed roller, my bag carrier? Like, do you give them all jobs, or like how do you like make sure the entire squad is taken care of?
That's a good question, bro. I was in that beat, bro. I let these niggas know this is your job. Do your job. Get these racks.
Yeah, I done gave out. I did a TikTok doing that. I done gave out 100K to my peoples and shit like that. But
Wow.
it's like, I feel like if my niggas got something that they want to do and that shit makes sense, I'm investing that shit. You know,
Yeah,
it's all about building an empire.
of course, man.
How many people are on your team day to day though? You got like a manager or
I got a couple managers.
really?
A
A
couple.
couple managers. They both eating off.
I got 3 managers.
God.
Wait,
What are
so
the different duties?
Yeah, why 3?
I got 2 managers. Well, I got 2 managers that be on the road with me. Then I got a manager that just handle the business behind doors. Like,
Gotcha.
And so how'd you make the decision with the label?
shit, it made sense. I feel like we was one and the same. They knew they believed in my sound. They believed in I was gonna be that new wave, that new sound. You know, a lot of motherfuckers be caught up with what's going on, or what's the sound that they used to. You know what I'm saying? They don't really be want to give a new sound a chance. You know, and they was willing to give me that chance.
Right. Definitely.
Now, like when
Respect.
you hear though a lot of these like horror stories of like a lot of these artists will get in, sign a deal, then 5 years down the line they're just upset because the deal fucked them over. Now,
Man, you gotta get you a lawyer, bro. Let that nigga explain to you what the deal really is.
you know, like what measures did
They don't want me to get that money. I'll go crazy with that.
you take to like make sure that everything was on the up and up, you know, and you know, like just making sure that you're protected in that record deal?
I ain't no dummy. A lot of
Big brain.
motherfuckers just don't be knowing. They ain't knowledgeable.
Of course.
You know,
Niggas don't be reading, bro.
that's just that.
That's
If you
fact.
don't know what you're doing, you gonna just go for anything. So it really don't be the label's fault. Shit, it's whatever you allow to happen.
Facts, bro. That's like one thing I learned, bro. It's all your decisions. You allow this shit.
Here, so like were you ever tempted though to stay independent?
Yeah, I wanted to stay independent for real.
The offer was just too good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I know that bag got. yo, that's how I know that bag was heavy, man. How much they give you, man? 10 million?
Why you asking all that? That nigga getting wet off the question. Look at his face.
I gotta ask, man.
They gave me them M's, man. I ain't gonna say,
Hey.
Oh,
but they
damn.
gave me that pay. I want to be able to do what I do.
Yeah.
If they didn't.
So have you spent any large amounts of money, anything you've invested in,
You know that nigga's been
or
there.
anything nice you
I
buy
probably
yourself?
spent $1 million so far.
Damn. That's a lot of money, bro. Think about it. 10 racks is a lot of money. I guess to like regular nigga. You that regular nigga myself. Once you achieve that, you know, get like 50, 100. 10 racks is nothing to you, bro. So that million right now, since he getting money from shows and shit and the label, that's nothing now. But it's still a lot of money.
Within 3 months.
On what?
Shit, helping my people out, getting my mama cribs, me cribs,
Hey,
cars, jewelry, all that.
Wow, what was the first car you bought?
A track car.
Yo, that's kind of sweet.
Yep.
I mean,
How do you go from seeing Lil Baby doing a TikTok to your song to actually getting Lil Baby on your song?
Shit, it made sense. I feel like Lil Baby, he fucked with that song before he even, I even hit him up. He used to come up to his shows, listen to that shit. That was like his shit.
Really?
Yeah, that was his
That's
shit.
serious.
So it was like, it only made sense, you know, to get
Right.
Baby on that motherfucker.
You
And
reached
then
out to him
Baby,
or the label did?
the label reached out to him.
Right. Did you actually get to meet up with him in the studio or?
Yeah, I met up with him at the video shoot.
At the video shoot, right? Yeah, yeah.
gotcha.
How was that? What was he like?
He cool as hell. He a real nigga.
Yeah.
Man,
I've heard that many times.
and like
I believe
how did but the Offset link up happen?
Offset hit me in my DMs and shit. He heard the song, like a snippet of that step one and shit, and he like, I want to hop on that motherfucker. And shit, we swapped numbers, and really the rest was history.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you what's going on with the Migos during all this?
Hell no.
We trying to figure it out. There's no fucking clues.
know,
We
man.
can't figure it out, man.
I think that bit is all staged.
No, bro, but that's kind of good though, man. Cause like when they beef, it's kind of like, bro, there's no words being said at all, right? Now, which rapper are you the closest to, like currently?
Which rapper I'm the closest to currently?
Yeah.
Probably Offset. Yeah.
So you guys stay in touch?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's good. Yeah. So the game's all about relationships, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So, like, what's next, man? Like, what do you plan on, like, where do you see yourself being in, let's say, 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah.
Shit, more hits. More money for my shows. More richer.
Rex.
Shit like that.
Except I see us getting up to like, the goal is 25 viewers at one time by the end of the year. By the end of next year, we should have at least going big 100 viewers. Pace we going, get there.
Now, like, do you think that you have potential to, like, so right now there's like the four-headed monster, right?
Daily streaming and not stopping at all.
Is Lil Baby, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Do you feel like you have potential to at least unseat one of those guys and become one of the, right?
He's going for the Mount Rushmore.
You say that one more time?
Yeah, right. So currently there's like the four-headed monsters, the Mount Rushmore of current hip-hop, right?
Yeah.
There's Baby, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. Do you feel like you got potential to one day unseat one of those guys and become one of the four, top guys in hip-hop?
I know I got the potential.
Yeah, I like the confidence,
How fast do you think that you're going to do it?
I can't really say how.
You can't really say that, man, at all. He even know how he didn't know how long it'll take him to blow up. It took 2 years. Shit
Fast
crazy.
is gonna happen, but I know it's gonna happen.
No, facts, man. Yo, I'll kill the buck, man, with like a bunch of these like RICO cases happening, bro, you would definitely be there fast enough because
Damn.
a bunch of these guys, bro, how to get right? Like, come on now.
Let's not wish that upon anybody. But okay, when you decided to come out with the video and you had 5 million guns in the video, was that a conscious decision? Like, let's make sure we get a lot of guns in this video, or was it more like that was just how everybody was living that day?
Yeah, we just ain't give a fuck. That's how everybody came to the video shoot. So
Right.
it was like, yeah.
Have you slowed down on putting that in the video at all, or?
Yeah, I kind of slowed down just because it's like I'm trying to go global.
Right.
You know.
I feel you.
At a certain point,
Yeah.
it could potentially hold you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Brand deals, my nigga. Get the brand deals.
And you want to do some global shit.
Right.
You don't want to do that shit showing hella guns, because globally everybody ain't fucking with the guns.
Facts.
Of course.
I don't know why I say on facts. Oh God.
Motherfuckers like really look down on guns, you know. People got kids, like got family members that got killed to guns.
Yeah, bro.
Motherfuckers got
Hold on. And like other countries view us crazy, bro. They be seeing all the gun shootings and shit. They be like, damn, I'm not going to America, bro. It's goddamn GTA.
kids that got killed to guns in school, so it's like everybody don't love that shit, you know.
Definitely. Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Even throughout the whole come up, or is it like a new one?
Throughout the whole come up.
That's rare, bro.
Is that a challenge, being that you probably have a lot of opportunities knocking at your door these days?
Nah, it ain't no challenge. Yeah, it ain't no challenge.
Nah.
Easy to keep your head screwed on straight?
Black men don't cheat.
It's just not a challenge. It's like, you know, I already know how pussy feel.
Yeah.
It
But
ain't-
there's a lot of different kinds.
I feel like it's a lot of different kind of head.
That's true, too.
Pussy, it ain't really too. It ain't like that shit. Really don't.
I don't know, man.
You guys, Adam, bro. He know.
I don't know. Like
Because there's all types of different walls.
it is.
Even
but,
if it looks the same, the inside could have a completely different
but
texture.
listen though. How
He said, listen.
like head though? That shit you can find a bitch that's cold with head.
Yeah.
You don't really know a girl until you
Yeah.
know.
Does head count as cheating though?
Nigga, what you? Nah. Shut my mouth.
Yeah.
It's like a kiss on the cheek.
Wait,
It's no
What?
big deal.
wait though. So right now, as a lit rapper, you up, bro. You are Sleazy World, bro.
I'm a faithful man, bro.
Damn.
So they be fucking hoes together?
Yo, listen up, man. God bless. Now, okay, so look, so you are happy, in your relationship. You were thinking about going global. Do you got that radio record in this tuck?
I got hella records that's tuck. I got so much shit that's coming out. That's tuck.
You think you
you
can
can
make
go pop?
records?
I got shit like that's tuck. Like I got a lot of shit tuck. Like my next drops, y'all gonna be talking about that shit next.
Really?
Yeah.
What artists
on
do you
there?
listen to that we would maybe be a little surprised by?
Ride Wave. I don't know if you'll be surprised by that, but
Right.
that's like one of my top rappers.
Nigga Cole.
Wow.
He's a lot more melodic than you are
Yeah.
currently. Is that something you'd like to dip into?
I already got melodic shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Rod Wave. So like, well, so like you're from, like Kansas City and like Michigan. How did you even discover Rod Wave?
Shit.
That nigga global.
I heard one of his songs from his first project. I think Kevin Gates was on that motherfucker or something.
Yes, sir.
What's that shit called?
I'm not even sure, but it's Cuban Links, I think, right?
Nah, it wasn't Kevin Gates then, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think it's called Let Me Down. That's the first song I ever heard by him. You would have to go listen to that shit. That's one of his old shits then. That put me on him.
Broadway hard for
Yeah,
sure.
he raw.
I wanted to ask this: what's the Sleazy World turn up look like? You smoke weed? You drink?
I don't do no drugs.
You do nothing?
What?
Nothing.
No alcohol?
Nothing.
He's still calm for that though, man. Right? Like he a calm dude, man.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like I can't imagine, right? Like when I hear like your songs, right? Like you seem just like a calm, chill guy. I can't imagine, man, like the song persona of like, of like spraying the ops and spinning blocks. Like you just seem like a nice guy, man.
That's the persona. That's not just one. That's one side of him, bro. There's always other side.
I ain't gotta like,
Yeah.
A lot of niggas put on the front, They put on the character. I be me. Because
Yeah.
I know how I can get. So it's like I ain't gotta put on no character.
The
I ain't
duality
gotta
of
act
man.
I ain't gotta act like a nigga crazy or a nigga loud, because that's not me.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, who's your biggest inspiration in terms of rapping?
I ain't really got no inspiration when it comes to rapping. My son, my inspiration.
Oh, how old is he?
Oh shit.
One. Yeah.
Damn. So how's that changed your life? Because I got.
Damn. So like, I be working crazy time, and so nigga had a son. He rapping, going up at the same time. Yeah, man, shout out
A
to
1.5-year-old, so I feel you.
That shit changed my life. That shit made me happy, I remember talking. I just had a recent interview and they asked me the same question, and I'm just like, shit. He saved my heart.
You felt like you were getting kind of cold before that?
Hell yeah.
I feel that.
Like I wasn't happy before I had my son. Like,
Damn. But now you got all this success and it's taking you away from your son. You're spending less time with him as a result of all these opportunities. It's kind of a conflict.
yeah, for sure. But it's like I'm doing that shit for a big person, like a bigger purpose. Like I'm
doing it for him.
big on, you know what I'm saying, doing shit for the bigger purpose,
Right.
Just like when you go back to say like motherfuckers that'll be hate, like it's motherfuckers in the city that hate, but even though it's motherfuckers that's in the city hating on me, I still want to make sure the city is winning.
Yeah.
Because I know I want to do this shit for the bigger purpose.
And even when you're leaving your kid to go and do media or play a show or go record or whatever, it's like rewind the clock 2-3 years and think about how you would feel about even having that opportunity when you know that 99% of people who try to make something out of themselves in music don't even get any of the opportunities that you had so far.
Not
you know?
facts.
Facts.
And then you got to think about it too, right? If I never
There's always a different route, man. We live in 2022, man. Other routes. You could take any lane to get there, bro.
made it, I still had to spend time away from my son because I had to try to make a way.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, like when you say your heart was cold before your son, what do you mean by that? Like what made you unhappy?
I just didn't have no love in my heart. Like I ain't had no feeling in my heart.
I feel that. I be feeling cold sometimes too.
You know, my son brought that life to my shit.
Man,
I feel it, man.
Man, that's kind of deep.
That's real shit. For sure. So, are you working on a project, or what's the next shit that you're gonna drop?
Yeah, I got a project dropping next month. It's called MacKillEmm.
Nice.
And like, who's on it?
Of course, Lil Baby. Of course, Offset. We got my brother 81 Hundo. Then we got some more big features. I want motherfuckers to like just wait till the track list drop. You know?
Right.
You need something for motherfuckers to be looking
course.
forward to.
Be excited about it, yeah, for sure.
Man, why do you think though there hasn't been, like more? I guess, like there's, like there hasn't been like a bigger breakthrough in Kansas City. Like meaning like there hasn't been like bigger artists coming out of Kansas City. Like why do you think that is?
Ain't going crazy in the back, but answer your question, bro. I feel like niggas ain't on there.
Sound.
Got you.
It's all about, listen, when it comes to like sound, some sounds can only go so far. You know? Every sound ain't gonna, listen, it can be some shit popping in this city, you go to another city with that shit, they ain't gonna like it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to make some shit, you gotta be able to create that sound that everybody around the world gonna fuck with.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker, it's even artists that it's like, they got a sound, they shit going crazy and just on the Midwest side. But they go somewhere else, it ain't really popping over there, you know?
A lot of places
You
like
just got to
that.
create that global sound.
LA
I feel like-
music. A lot of people don't listen to LA music outside of
that's so
LA.
true.
A lot of people. The Bay has all kinds of artists that are fucking huge up in Northern
Yeah.
California, and absolutely nobody throughout the rest of the country listen to them.
And you got to look at it like, look at Detroit artists. You got to see, like they done had, so many artists there had a big wave, but it didn't go so far. And you just get to wondering why. And it's like the sound, it just don't break through all the way,
Of course.
you know?
And do you feel though like people are still in that like Detroit like flow?
Everybody's still Detroit flow. Even though they don't want to like
Not everybody.
let a lot of Detroit artists in the door, everybody still they flow. Everybody still something from Detroit sound.
Of course. And do you feel like they're showing enough homage to Detroit when they do it?
No.
No, people just don't
Hell
mention
no.
it, right?
Hell nah.
Not
Yachty be showing homage.
here, cause like the one person who's kind of like popular right now for the Detroit flow is Lil Yachty, and
Same.
he's not from there. I mean, so
But he's embraced Detroit in a way that made it so that nobody in Detroit
Yeah.
could be like, oh, he's just
Yeah,
taking the
yeah,
sound.
yeah.
'Cause
He done did songs.
He
with
shows
damn
love.
near all the artists.
And he didn't just show love to like, oh, this is my favorite rapper, so I'm gonna give him one verse. No, he did a whole tape with all these Detroit artists. He put all these other guys like Peasy and Rio and everybody that might have took a little longer for them to get their shit going. He helped all of them advance their career.
No facts.
Yeah,
yeah, man. But isn't that kind of like odd to you, right? Like whereas somebody is not even from here, but somehow they just start rapping like us.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's like you said when you just asked me what inspire you, what artists inspire you.
Yeah,
A lot of motherfuckers look up to other artists, you know?
yeah.
Motherfuckers don't want to create their own lane. They rather follow another motherfucking lane. They don't want to create their own path.
It's harder that way. That's why they don't want to do it.
They don't think they got it in them.
Of course.
And a lot of motherfuckers be scared to even take that chance.
Nah, definitely, man.
That's real. Okay, anybody want to shout out? Anything that you should want to tell the people to look out for?
Shit, shout out my whole gang. Sleazy World Baghdad. Sleazy World 2 Eyes. Sleazy World No Face. 6. Shout out my brother 81 Hundo. He up next, man. Make sure y'all tune in to that shit.
Can we be Sleazy World Adam and Sleazy World Flacco?
Yes, sir. Free money, great money.
Hey, I've been looking for an identity. I think I might have just found it.
Yeah.
Fire. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
Yo, listen, bro. It feels good to finally be Sleazy World, man. Listen, if y'all fuck with me, man, just know, bro.
Look at that nigga face.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
Nah,
they slided
for
for me, man.
Nah, for sure.
Talk to
sure,
him. If you
bro.
got a problem with anything Flacco said, talk to him. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. No